boom, 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 boom. All right, dudes. We should be live. How y'all doing today? Camera, what's up, bud? Do, 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 do. Stairs, what's up, buddy? I did it, dudes. They got me to buy something with coins, man. They got me to do it. I had to get the badge, man. It looks too good. Look at that. Gotta get the spider badge. We'll be rocking that for at least the next week. Steve, what's up, buddy? How do you make coins off the bronzeback method? A lot of it is knowing when to sell cards. So even if you open packs now, what I've been doing, and you'll see me do it throughout the stream today, I'll open packs and store a majority of the stuff because I have enough coins where I see it as an investment. If I buy a 750 pack, yeah, I might not be seeing those coins come back right now, but the second a League SBC comes out or a daily SBC comes out that raises the price of silvers, or not silvers, raises the price of bronzes, like this center back. There's times on the market where every bronze rare center back goes for like 500 plus coins. So if he's not 500 plus right now, I just won't sell him until he is. That way we can maximize our profit. But since this one's a duplicate, we kind of have no choice but to list it. That's typically it, is knowing when to open packs, know when to not open packs. Yada yada. Anyone who was on the Discord earlier will know how much I am hoping for EA to release the Lib SBC tomorrow. Did I miss something in Discord? What did you put in there? I remember Mumbo saying this is the worst thing ever. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. It's the worst thing ever because you literally want to buy some of them. Like, some of them look good. You're sitting there and you're like, crap, I kind of want to do this. Alright, we'll store all these contracts in my club. We've been selling these throughout the evening. Throughout the day, we're getting like a couple to sell each hour. So if y'all got manager contracts that are for bronze packs, get you 200 coins, baby. Last message. How am I? I'm doing good. Is that your last message? The how are you? I'm almost at 3,000 players. That's where I'm at currently. So mainly invest if they don't sell. Well, you can open them and make profit. Like, if you open one and get a French manager, it's instantly 5K. So, things like that. Things that are in good positions, like center backs, you typically can get to sell for 150 to 200 within the hour. Good nations, a lot of French players go for 400 plus. There's plenty of stuff that you can make profit on or break even. But it really becomes profitable once you have more SBCs come out. You bought 1,600 libs. Did you go unlisted or unassigned? Not unlisted. Did you go unlimited transfer target or did you go unassigned? My bad. You invested in 400 common golds expecting player picks. Are you still able to sell for 400 plus right now, or did they go down in price too? People don't think that AWB is better than Trent. You think Bellingham will go up in price? I don't know. Have 83s risen at all? You accidentally press L2 on your transfer targets? Rip, buddy. Rip. Hey, you just got to go with it now, bro. You take it or run with it, man. All right, where's center backs at right now? But we move. Oh, my gosh. Is everyone doing center backs? Yo, dude, Lib center backs are going to become the new silver center back method. They're just going to take over the market. Jeez. Watch by the end of the week, like all Lib cards are just going to be up insane. Our whole community is just going to drive these prices up. How do you get out of the web app so quick after closing it? I had a web app tab ready to go, and I just hit refresh. Unassigned isn't bad, though. I can buy players again. Someone sent me a message. I don't know who this is. Smithy. When I try to buy now players with unlimited transfer glitch. Yeah, you can't buy in console. You can't buy now on console only web and companion app. All right. Let's keep her going. Live trading filter. What are Eredivises at? Can you still snipe Eredivises, or have they gone down in price? Yo, if you guys enjoy the stream today, feel free to smack the like button. Little bit shorter of a stream today. We'll be live for about another hour, maybe a little less. Tonight's my group night, so I'm gonna be hanging out with some people. How many libs you got? We are coming up on 3,000. We're about to hit it right now. Is Fakir that broken? Fakir is literally one of the most insane cards I've ever used this early on in FIFA. I'm going to start playing him at striker now. I've been playing him at cam, and he's been scoring quite a bit. But if we put him up top, he's just going to be a different beast. What are the best positions to invest in other than center backs? Honestly, I would say go to Footbin and look up FIFA 21 cards and see what their prices were throughout the year. To answer that question more exactly, but the best estimate I can give you is typically things that are needed in solutions. So if you have a 3 center back solution, so a 3-5-2, center backs are obviously going to be huge. Strikers are typically common in most solutions. You can't really get away with not using a striker. Cams, CDMs, center mids. The ones that typically have the lowest value are left mids, left wings, right mids, right wings, and goalkeepers. Everything else typically does pretty well. Shall I invest in libs? Only if you understand why you're doing it. If you don't understand why you're doing it, I would say no. When do you expect the lib SBC? As early as tomorrow, as late as the first week into November. Last year we got it on, what, the 7th or 8th of November? What would be the Tuesday in November? Tuesday the 9th would be the latest. November 9th. If they're keeping it the same as previous years. You're on 5,000 plus? GG, man. I'm catching up. You're slowing down, buddy. How do you score since I just switched to console? I've only played a few games. I am not the person to go to for FIFA in-game advice. I can help with trading and investing, but in-game I'm atrocious. I've been personally, though, doing a lot of finesse shots. I've been making a lot of good passes, doing hold-up plays with Benzema. That's been working really well. Champs this week could be good. Imagine getting red Mo Salah and then discarding. Hey, the only reason you think he's a fraud is you're mad. He scored a hat trick against your team. He's a little bit sad that his team lost. It makes sense. How do you search for libs on the market? Under leagues. You have to search leagues. They don't have a quality type this year. The only quality type you can search them under is special cards, but then suds will come up as well. So make sure you do leagues instead. And fun fact, if you are on console, you can only search libs by league. You can't do any other deciding factor. But if you're on web app or companion app, you can actually search not only by league, you can put in bronze, silver, or gold, and you'll only get bronze, silver, or gold popping up. You cannot do that on console, though. I bought almost every Sudamericana card and a Libertadores card. Is this a dub? Absolutely. Why are lib cards different then? Honestly, I think it's an error on EA's end. I think they forgot to put it in the pack, whatever you call it, the special section, or the different card type section. Probably forgot it, and they just don't want to put it in now. But honestly, it makes it better because it's harder to find. So, thus, I think the value of them, you can pick them up for cheaper now, and they'll rise more later. Should I put 450k into libs? If you can explain to me why you think that would be a good idea, then yeah, I'm all for you doing that. I don't care what you guys do and what you don't do. I just care about the thought process. If you guys can explain to me a good thought process behind it, I will 100% back your decision to do either thing. You're shake your final 90k into libs and just play the waiting game? Yeah, I still have another million or so to go. I've been console banned all day, so lost a bit of motivation. But today I will do a couple hundred, and tomorrow I want to sink 250k. How many cards do you think you did today on console before you got bid banned? What's the matter, Cameron? I thought you could just switch to your other two now that you got bid banned on console, bro. What happened? You got 3 now. Weren't you bragging about it yesterday? Huh? I'm doing it because you're doing it. I mean, I have to approve that, right? No, I would say if you guys are doing the libs, think about the worst case scenario, which is, let's say they just never bring League SBCs out ever. They just remove League SBCs altogether, which I don't think would ever happen. But that's the worst case scenario. Also, worst case scenario, you might be waiting a couple weeks still for it to come out. If you're fine with those worst case scenarios and you want to do it still, by all means, go for it. The best case scenario is whether or not we get it this week, next week, or the week after. Every day it doesn't come out, it just gives you more time to invest in these cards, meaning you have more time to get in, and then when they finally do come out, profit will just be crazy. I can switch my motivation, but today I had a life. What does your girlfriend think of all the FIFA you play, man? Tradable red cards are the new UCL blue cards. TTV, what's up, bud? Would it be worth it to invest in gold rare Brazilians or gold rare Argentinians? I would say yes to get some in your club. To go all out, I'm not sure. The only certain thing we've had in every year for sudden lib is that sudden lib cards have been required to a certain extent. What's been different each year is what else has been required. Last year we had a all rare Argentina team that you needed to do with 11 players and had a 75 rated team. Brazilian, what was the rating you needed on the Brazilian team? Was it 78 rated? But you needed a full Brazilian team for the Lib. I don't know what they plan on doing this year. All I do know is if they come out with a Lib SBC, you will need Lib cards. So that's the for sure investment I can come out with. Everything else is just speculation. You sound like my English teacher. As long as you have evidence to back up your answer, you're correct. No, it does sound like that, but the reason I do it is because I don't want people just copy and pasting something. Because, for example, let's say I tell one person the reason why I'm doing Lib bidding, and they understand it and realize that you can make coins on it. But let's say they tell a friend or someone else sees me doing it without the explanation. They're going to think it's the newest method to make daily coins right now that you can flip and double like a lot of my other methods. So they might start investing in it without realizing it, what I'm doing. And then they're going to be pissed. They're like, what the hell? I thought you were doubling your coins on these. What's going on? Then my response would be, why are you bidding on them? And if you can't explain to me why you're bidding on them, I would want to make sure before you do a method that you understand, hey, realistically, this is a really good investment if they drop the Lib SBC. But if the world comes to an end, EA headquarters gets like burnt down or something, and they lose their whole staff, they might never put out another League SBC again. A lot of them buy now for 200 coins, especially the center back ones. If you've been picking up center backs, it's literally like a no-loss method. If she chats about my FIFA, I will chat about the money she spends on unnecessary stuff. She wouldn't dare. How often have you been doing BPM recently? I've really only been doing it the past couple days because we started Lib bidding. It's really the only thing I can do. I can snipe on console for like silver trading. That's the other thing. Or not on console. I can snipe on the web app. I'm kind of limited to what I can do at the moment, or the ways I can do it. Girlfriend and Cameron don't belong in the same sentence. Imagine if the Lib SBC doesn't come out. That's what I'm saying, bro. Imagine if they just don't release League SBCs in general. They took away the 400 coin bronze pack. What's saying they wouldn't take away League SBCs altogether this year? All I know is if they did that, the game would be dead so quickly. You're already getting people like Nepenthes saying like, yo, I don't know what to do anymore. And I'm so happy I didn't go first owner this year, because the amount of first owner teams that look ridiculously good already just proves my point even more, that it literally is a waste of time. Most people can build a meta team by this point. Just enjoy the game for what you want to enjoy it for. Yo, if you guys are enjoying the stream today, feel free to smack the like button, dudes. Let's see if we can get the 10 likes. And if you guys are new on the channel as well, we're going to be doing a lot of bidding today. Bronze pack method, silver sniping. So if you do enjoy, feel free to smack the like button, man. We'll try to come up with a trading tip with silver sniping here in a little bit. What's up, guys? Nepenthes here. What's up, guys? Nepenthes here. It just sounds more and more tired the older he gets. He's like, hey guys, Nepenthes here. Today we are going to Libertadores SBC. The Sudamericana. The way he says Sudamericana always makes me laugh. I'm doing good, Steven. How about you? Is the new BPM profitable? Yes. It can be profitable short term, but it's probably more profitable long term, meaning you sell cards when they go up in price. Thus, I've been storing mainly most of them in my club, waiting for bronze rares to go up, and then also when we get some League SBCs, I'll have tons of cards that go up a lot in profit. Like all the Prem cards I'm picking up now, all the Bundesliga ones, all those. A lot of that really has not too much value, but the second those SBCs come out, 1,000 plus coins, 2,000 plus coins. Like we have a kettle and coffee. The different ones, yet insist on the 6 quid Starbucks. Dude, the Starbucks, man, I don't understand it. Just packed Dupe Cruise in a 2-player pack. Dude, my sister's that way. She'll literally spend so much money on like random stuff to eat or drink that I don't understand the appeal of it. Like the aesthetics of getting a $5 coffee and a $10 breakfast wrap that you could make for like $2 at home and probably be a lot more food and a lot better tasting. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, Beak. Am I appropriating English culture? Or the British accent, I should say? My bad. Soon he'll be a mumble. Soon he just won't even, like, say anything. He'll just, like, play FIFA, and then he'll have, like, a text to speak. Or he'll have someone else doing the voiceover. But no, it's crazy how much views are down for First Stoner Road to Glories this year. Like, his views are, like, I think, down in half. A lot of other people have First Stoners. Their views are down. The views that are way up are the personality-based content and the challenges and the trading and stuff, which I personally like that a lot more. He ended someone's career on stream. He posted a TikTok about it too. I'm so confused right now. Oh, are you doing like an Nepenthes quote? Oh, that makes sense. I was like, what? Hey, I love you guys as a community, but can you stop bidding on cards, please? Thank you. I can't wait till all you European people go to bed. It's always impossible to bid on stream. It's funny because, like, 150 bids on center backs, it's like to the 35th minute now. But the second you guys go to bed, there's ones that expire with not even a 150 bid. And I'll just win them all. How to start your day. Step 1, get up your lazy ass and buy some eggs. Step 2, get some bread. Step 3, get some syrup. Step 4, cook some French toast. Make a coffee. Yeah. Easy. 6, have a... Yeah. I see what you did there. Hilko, what's up, bud? Hey, did someone do the Team of the Week pack? Yeah, I want to see how many of you guys submitted 83 rated teams with what? 70 chem? So you could get a 75 unrated, untradeable, unusable inform from like week 2. So glad EA hyped that up for so long in their code when it got leaked and became nothing. Dude, it's such good value. 100%. I can't wait to put more money into a Team of the Week pack than it costs to buy those cards on the market. Wait, can you get a silver inform from it? Bro, imagine getting a silver inform from putting in a team of 83s. I did it. I'm so happy with my new 75 Team of the Week striker. He's my new club legend. Attaboy, man. Got 84 Chillo as well. Realistically, what are the only good players you could get from that? Like, what would make it worth it? Let's look this up real quick. So it's worth currently... I want to see how bad the reviews are. It has to be atrocious. 23% upvote? Interested. Why is it so highly upvoted? I thought for sure that'd be under 10%. I guess prices have risen a little bit on 83s. Not too much. Like maybe a couple hundred, if that. Let's take a look at all the informs you could get. DJ, I'm going to link you my trading playlist, buddy, if you want to learn how to make coins. But if you're asking for coins, please do not ask that again or you'll be banned from the channel, just so you know. If you want to trade, make coins yourself, absolutely. But if you're just going to ask for free handouts, which is already illegal, we're going to have to kick you out of here. Sound good? Love to help you out make coins, but can't give them to you. Alright, so you could get like a Mane, Salah, Son. There's some decent ones, but most people realistically... Yo, that's crazy how much silver informs are compared to some of these lower ones. Dude, I still have Thiago Silva. I'm waiting to sell him. I don't think I'm ever going to sell him. Okay, I'm sorry. No problem, DJ. I'm just letting you know, bud. What console are you on, though? If you ask again, I'll be forced to introduce my first band. Cameron's just like foaming at the mouth, ready to take any sort of action whatsoever. He's like, I have power. I need to use it. Wait, am I turning into Ferris? I just called someone up for coin distribution. I think we're all secretly Ferris. That's what we need to come to realize. So, my goal before the end of the night, I'm going to get under 1.3 mil. I'm at 1.36 right now. But realistically, if I could get to 1.2 mil tonight, that'd be awesome. And then 1 mil the following day, we should be in a good spot. But if we have 3,000 cards already, and let's say the average price we sell for is 1,000, which is going to be way less than that. I mean, it's going to be way more than that we end up selling for. We're looking at least 3 million coins. So I'm happy with that. So we'll be at over 5 million when all's said and done, and hopefully we can push towards 10 million. Should I sell my 400 common golds for 100 coins profit each? If you want, bud. If you want to take that coins and invest in something else or keep doing that and do other trading methods, sweet. If you want to sit on them hoping for something else, you can do that too, but I guess it depends on what your current goals are. Did you put all your coins into them and you have nothing to do? If so, I'd sell some. Ferric was a product of a god to introduce us to the truth of us having Ferris ways deep inclined into your souls. Ferris introduced me to the idea of finding your inner self, making another YouTube account of your inner self, and banning it from the stream to show that you're a good moderator. It's just a level of commitment that I don't think any of the moderators nowadays have. Like, are you really a good moderator if you're not thinking about making 100 accounts and having 100 different personalities in chat? If you're not at least, Cameron, if you don't at least offer me a connection that you know that can make me a FIFA card, do you really deserve moderator? That's all I got to say, man. I don't think you do. I don't think you want it bad enough. Are you willing to make a different person in chat, become that identity, consume it, have it be your new go-to account, forget about Cameron, have him die off, and get mod on that new one? I don't think you would do it. If you're happy with the profit, sell, but not all at once, because then people will undercut you. Facts. Yo, is anyone getting any of this stuff? I got the badge, but I don't think I need the kit. The kit doesn't look too good. What's the method you're doing right now? I'm doing the lib investing. We'll do some silver sniping here in a little bit. I'm just going to open some more bronze packs before we do. He was already a mod, though. I don't understand why he pushed so hard. I don't understand why he did it either. Like, he literally just became mod as he was doing that. I don't think he was going to get... I don't think he realized he was going to get mod, and I think he started doing it in hopes that would help him get mod. But in reality, it took it away from him. Remember, it was me who was going to end up going on a free transfer? Yeah, we had to sign Cameron. My grandpa got bald yesterday, not at the barber, at a home or in a garage. He got bald in the hospital. They said that I'm going to be the next one to go bald at the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Does he have cancer or something? So, like, I'm kind of experienced with the SBCs, but how will it make profit with the current market? So, the best... Are you talking about how will the market change when League SBCs come out, Timmermans, to make profit? Or are you talking about our lib investments? How are our lib investments going to make money with the current market? Guess I'll answer the first one first. So what it will essentially do is you'll have a couple different things happening at once. The first thing that will happen is if we get the lib and sud, you're going to have a lot of lib and sud cards go to crazy prices. So with the lib, depending on the packs that they give, lib is typically more expensive than sudamericana. So you'll have lib prices go to crazy amounts, which will make a lot of bronze packs more profitable. It'll make a lot of bidding more profitable. But more than anything, it'll get people excited to open packs that's not like just promo ones. They'll have something they can constantly do repeatable at any point in time. So you'll see a rise in those. Then around that time too, we'll most likely get the introduction to the UCL cards. So the UCL commons and the UCL rares. With these added, we'll most likely see the UCL Champions League League SBC. And with that, you'll start seeing those go up on the market. Depending on the qualifications for some of the teams. In the past, I believe not every team needed all Champions League cards. I think some of them needed certain ratings, certain teams. So you might see gold or rares start rising a little bit with that. You might see people start using like PSG cards like last year. You might see like 80 pluses start going up a little bit. There'll be requirements that will slowly make the market rise. And that's what League SBCs do in general. It takes the current place where a lot of gold rares will not sell for anything right now. It'll start moving these prices upward. All the top leagues will start having some sort of value. It might not be a crazy amount more, but you'll see that there'll be some value attached to them. And if there isn't, it just makes the League SBCs that much easier to grind if you can pick up these cards for $650. So the flips that you'll be able to get, the amount of profit you'll be able to make is going to be good. Once League SBCs start coming out, people will be sleeping on silvers. So if you guys look at teams like the Championship will be relatively a lot of bronzes and silvers that you can submit. A lot of these you'll be able to pick up for bid for 150, 200 coins. And a lot of the buy nows will be 500 plus. So the method that we kind of use for like silver center backs will now be used for League SBCs. So that's where we kind of make the transition there. And that's where a lot of League SBCs start generating a lot of profit. Then the packs you get out of these, you might get a lot of untradeable packs. But the tradable ones, you'll get a lot of silver players. Those will be worth values because there'll be other League SBCs out. It just starts going in a really good direction. League SBCs came out in November last year, November 8th. Hi, I'm new and I'm from Austria. How can I do the bronze pack method right? P.S. You just packed Summer. He's worth some coins. Yep. A lot of players that I pack are worth coins. I just hold on to them. I'll link my trading playlist if you want to see my bronze pack method video. It's in there. What I'm doing right now is more of an investment. If you would open bronze packs right now, you would want to sell as many items in here as possible to make profit. For me, I'm just kind of taking the route of opening it, understanding that the cards I have will have more value at a different point. For example, any League SBC card we pick up. So I'll use this as an example. I'll open this pack. 750 coins. What do we get? We get ourselves really nothing too good in this one. If we look at this rare right wing, he's currently going for, I guess, like 1,000 coins. I guess we could sell him and make profit on the pack. There's really no reason for us not to, but this one, you can get 200 coins within the hour. This guy, you could list a couple times, he'd probably sell for 200. So just selling the players alone can get you your profit back. But where you're really going to start breaking out is when they come out with daily SBCs. Some of them, it'll be like no minimum requirement, and you'll just start making a lot of coins off of bronzes. Like there's points where there's bronze center backs, whether it's common or rare, everything will be like 500 plus. Or you'll see footbin solutions. People might be using Switzerland players, and Switzerland bronzes go crazy. There's always reasons for cards to go up. Hopefully that explained it a little bit. I don't have cancer, my grandpa neither, but our doctor is our barber. I'm so confused on what's happening, DJ. Are you trying to make a joke right now, or is your doctor actually your barber? If so, why? I'm so confused. So you're doing lib investments and just hold them in your club until the lib SBC? Yes and no. We're holding in our club and we're going unlimited on our transfer target. So we have currently, we're not unassigned, because if we're unassigned, we wouldn't be able to open packs, but we have over 2,000 cards, about to be over 3,000 cards on our transfer targets that we're holding on to, waiting for the SBC to come out. Thank you. I'll try it out. Yeah, no problem. Again, right now, it's probably not going to be the easiest to flip for profit. If you're trying to make it the most profitable, I would wait until we get league SBCs, or if you see the bronze market go up for a reason. But you can still make profit on it right now. I would say only do it though if you have at least 25K, because you have to have some sort of coins to have things listing, have things selling, still be opening packs, and still be doing other methods. I'm going to go and rewatch Saw. Sounds good, buddy. All right, we'll do a sniping method here in a second. Let me do a little bit more bidding, and then we'll get into it. How can you get that many players? I'll link my trading playlist. We have a video on there. The physical limit on console is 50. There's an unlimited limit on web app and companion app. But there's only certain ways you can do it. Can you open packs when you're unassigned? Nope. You can preview packs while you're unassigned, but you can't open them. If you're unlimited transfer target, you can open packs though. So like I can open packs doing this. But if I would pull out these cards and have them just sit in the middle of unassigned, they wouldn't be able to open packs on. I'm on 400 with around 75K left to invest. Nice. Any chance they come out this week? There's always a chance. What's the reality? I don't know. They brought out the Team of the Week thing, so I'm assuming if we get the set of Lib SBC, there will probably be some sort of leak beforehand, which I'm hoping then would be made public within the next week. But my guess is if we don't get them this week, we'll get them at the start of November. So I'm just going to use this time to keep investing. Because each of the cards I'm bidding on, I expect each one to be over 1,000 coins. A lot of the center backs and strikers, a lot of those will probably go to 2,000 plus. And if you want my reasoning on why I think that's going to be the case, all I would have you do is go look back at either FIFA 21 videos of people doing the lib at the start of the year, or go to Footbin and go to the player section, go to Foot 21. If you go to players here, you can see the database of Foot 21 players. If we go to Libertadores, let's do the lowest rating to show it can work with the lowest ones. Go to a 47 overall center mid. When SBCs came out last year, what did he go to? You could get him on bid for like 150 earlier in the year, and then once the SBC came out, he was 2.9K, 3.1, 2.4, 2K, 3K, 2.8, 2.5, 2.4. Sat around 2,000 coins for a while, so. Do I have a good investment tip? You're watching me do it right now, bud. Libertadores players. And if you guys want the full method on what I'm doing, I will link you the trading playlist. It's our newest video today. Literally the easiest investment you can make this year and probably the best one you'd ever make. My goal is the times 10 profit on every player we get. I'm unassigned, so I'm scared to open my preview pack. Yeah, I would never open a preview pack when you're unassigned. That seems like you're playing with fire. Well, every single Libertadores player goes up. Typically, the lowest price Libertadores players will be at is like around 700 to 800 coins early on. And that's typically goalkeepers. So yeah, in terms of 150 bids, they will go up because there's always a demand for them in the SBC. And the SBC is always typically more expensive than the Sudamericana one. So they have more value than the Sudamericana. Should I sell everything and go all in? I would say only go all in is if you understand why you're doing it and if you're comfortable waiting. I'm comfortable waiting until November like 10th or so because I think that's the latest it would come out. If you're not comfortable with that, I wouldn't do it. But also too, like get an idea of how many coins you'd get. If you have 100,000 coins right now, realistically you'd be looking at making $1 million off that 100,000. If you pick up cards for 150, depending on the position. But if you have over 1 million coins, like I have 1.3 million right now, and we started at 1.8, realistically, I could get to potentially over 10 million coins if we go all in. So for me, it's worth it. If you have like 50,000, maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of up to you. What you invested in? Libertadores, baby. Am I unassigned? Nope. I'm unlimited transfer target. I have 3,000 cards on my transfer targets right now. We got 38 people in here. How's everyone doing? My PlayStation? Yes. Can you guarantee they will go up? You can never guarantee anything in life, Sam, but every single year Libertadores have been a card in the game. They've always gone up in price because of the League SBC. So again, I would encourage you to look at what FIFA 21 prices were of Lib cards if you want to look at my reasoning why I'm doing this. Put in perspective, the lowest rated card, a 47 center mid, when the SBC came out, got to 3,000 coins. So if you bid 150 on hundreds of these center mids or strikers or center backs, think about the profit you could make. But again, you might have to wait a couple of weeks. Whenever EA decides to drop it. It could be tomorrow. Could be a weekend in November. I checked it has a pattern. Last FIFA they came out late, the one before early. Well, the reason why I think it's coming out earlier than November 8th this year or whatever that Tuesday would be in November is because of COVID last year. I think with COVID, they gave us the game a little late because of obviously having to work from home and stuff. But now since we got the game back to a normal time we'd get it, I think because that reason, we might see the SBC moved upward. Plus, too, the game's kind of getting a little dead right now. A lot of people are grinding their SBC accounts. A lot of people are grinding their RTGs. People are kind of waiting for more stuff to come out, and it's kind of dry at the moment. Reed, I sold my whole team to invest, and I'm unassigned with about 600 plus cards. That's about 75K. Nice, man. Yeah, our whole community is kind of, or not the whole community, a lot of our community is going all in on this. So if you guys are a part of it, we want you guys to tell us how many coins you make after the fact. And we're going to calculate all together how many coins we made as a community. It will probably be over 100 million when all said and done. Which would be really cool to see. Do you think I should invest in any rated libs? If you guys want to do the low-end version of this, I would say get one of each lib card in your club. If you can pick it up for 150 bid, that's a bronze. If you can get silvers in your club for 250, I would do that. And kind of do that with Sudamericana players as well. And after you've done that, if you want to take the next step and maybe start bidding on hundreds of these and either go unassigned or do unlimited transfer target, that would be the next step. You by no means have to do this. I'm doing it because I want to show you that it's possible and we can make a lot of coins on it. And I'm realizing, like, realistically, the lowest I'll probably be selling my cards at is 1,000 coins each. So already having 3,000 cards bidded on, we're probably looking at a lot of profit. This was last year, though. This market is weird, but they'll definitely rise. What's cool, though, about this year is pack weights for high-rated cards has caused the market to go down. However, for libs, I think that's going to be different. I think with taking away the 400 coin bronze packs, I think bronze libs are going to actually potentially have more value this year. And if they do, that's going to cause more people to want to open 750 coin bronze packs, which if people start spamming those, it will bring down the bronze market, which makes it easier to win those cards on bid. So no matter what happens, bronze league SBC cards are going to be a fun thing to use this year. Don't think you've plugged the Discord yet? Yeah, Discord link is in chat if you guys want to join our Discord. It looks like this in there. We have the general section where you guys can post general stuff, stream notifications, video notifications if you want to get notified. We have different parts over here where if you want to show FIFA pack polls, you can. If you want to show your team in here, we can do team reviews. Take a look at them. If you want to post any trading tips you have or trading methods or ask for advice, but a super helpful community here. Why am I not on console? Because I can't do what I'm doing on console. This only works on web app or companion app. But we'll go back to console in a couple minutes to do some more bronze pack method. F it, I'm going all in. Bro, I was making fun of Cameron the other day for starting this early. I was like, I don't think it's worth my time to do this. And then he like started giving me the calculations of realistically the profit we could be making. I'm like, all right, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm all in. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to smack the like button, dudes. If you guys are new, feel free to subscribe. We do daily RTG streams that you're watching now. A lot of trading tips, lots of investing, some games here and there. Once League SBCs come out, we'll be doing a bunch of pack openings. It's going to be a fun time. What can't you do? The unlimited bidding that you're seeing us do right now. We have thousands of cards bidded on currently. I can't do this on console. Yep. If you guys are wondering how to do this method, I'll link the trading playlist again. We have a video in the trading playlist called How to Bid on Unlimited Cards on Your Transfer Targets. If you watch that video, it'll explain how you can get thousands of cards on here and still be able to open packs. So if I put 1 mil in, I'm rich. If you can explain to me the reasoning why you'd be rich, then yeah. Again, I'm only going to give you guys permission to do this. If you're asking for my advice, I'll only give you permission if you can explain back to me why it works. And my reasoning on why it works is I'm using past Libertadores prices from years before, times where the SBC came out, average prices that certain positions went to, how much profit overall you could make, and how willing I am to wait on the cards to sell. All those factors put together, it seems like a brainless investment for me. It seems like the perfect one. You're going to try to save 1,000+ packs for Team of the Year? Yeah, we're going to do a community Team of the Year pack grind as well. I will be not doing the one I did last year. Last year, we saved every single pack almost for Team of the Year. I'm going to be opening them each promo. But as a community, we're all going to come together and see who can make the most packs, who can pack the greatest thing. We'll have a lot of fun along the way. We'll do a bunch of different competitions. So I will go all in, but you're saying CMs plus strikers for libs are 150. Let me kind of show you. I don't think it's going to allow me to show you the positions that were needed in formations last year, because I think they take that away. Let's double check, though, to make sure I'm not talking out my butt. So if we go to foot 21 in the SBC section, and we go to repeatables, I don't know if it's going to show us the most recent lib or the first one down here, because they did lose them and bring them back. Here it is. Yeah, it's not going to let us open it. Dang it. Yeah. But essentially what you had in the Libertadores was the top team. You needed a Brazilian team with a certain rating. Rares, non-rares didn't matter. You see a certain rating. Then the teams before that, you had certain ratings you had to hit with a certain amount of lib cards. Then once you got to the bottom towards the small teams, you needed a full team of 11 libs with a certain amount of chem, with a minimum of or maximum of silver players being used. You couldn't use golds when you got that low. So you had to use bronzes or silvers, which those were going for like 1,000 plus. A lot of center backs go up because there's 3-5-2 formations, meaning a lot of center backs. Strikers go up a bit because you always need typically at least one striker in a formation for chem. If it's a 3-5-2, you're going to have 2 strikers. Cams, center mids, CDMs, the reason why those are so beneficial is if you have a cam can be great for exact chem in the cam spot. A CM can be great because if it's a CM, you got full chem. But a CM can also play in the cam spot. It can play in the CDM spot. CDMs are great because they can play in the CM spot, the CDM spot, and you can play them at the center back spot if you want. So those positions are typically the ones I would invest in the most. Yep, we did a vid today on how to bid on lib cards, guys, and what I'd recommend if you want to watch that. It's the newest video on our channel. And then also, too, if you want to take a yonder at last year, we have a League SBC section for FIFA 21 videos. If you go look at our Libertadores methods last year, you'll see what prices we're at throughout the year. So if you don't believe that cards go up in price or they have value, you can kind of find it there. Makes sense for League SBCs this week. Think about it. No repeatable packs to grind for the promo and EA. They want their bread. Yeah, it makes sense, but I think EA is also dumb and they're lazy, and they might forget about it or just not put it out either. So, even though it makes perfect sense to have League SBCs come out this week, you can't always assume that EA is going to act on doing that. Because who knows who they listen to in there. Maybe they hear something about, oh, League SBCs aren't good early on because it negatively affects sales of packs, even though that's not true. If anything, it increases the amount of not only people on the game, it increases people buying FIFA points a lot of the time. Really want to pack one this year? Yeah. I'm back. Bidding on console. How much should they go up to? I'm saying at least 1,000 coins for all the main positions that I'm bidding on. But I'm expecting center backs to go to 2K plus, a lot of them. Strikers, I think, will go at least to 1.5. But I think early on, again, you got to remember, we're bidding on bronze cards. These are going to be the least pack cards on the market because not a lot of people are doing the bronze pack method. So the sheer amount of value in bronze players compared to silvers and golds is going to be crazy. CM can also go on 7 chem with a left mid and a right mid. True. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. People need more coins to buy players to use in the League SBCs, therefore more FIFA points. But the thing is, too, this is the way like the community works. You give people something they do, they grind it. So you give people the Team of the Week pack, it might be absolute trash, but people are going to grind it. So people just want to do something. If you give them a League SBC, they might not have a lot of coins, but if they see there's a big pack at the end and they can work towards it, so many people will throw their whole club into it, go broke doing a League SBC, and then they're sitting there spending FIFA points to get some stuff back. Do I think Inaki Williams is worth it? I do not think he's worth it, in my opinion. No. Worth bidding 200 on center backs? I think so, yeah. I wouldn't bid... Technically, you can bid higher than 200 on a lib card if you want, but my thing is, try as hard as you can to bid 150 to 200, one, for the sake of the community, and two, realistically, if you start bidding higher and higher and higher, prices will just keep going up and up and up, and then you're going to hit a point where you're trying to make like 100 coins per lib card, and that's not going to be really worth it. But, too, another rationale is there's so many cards for so cheap on the market, I would personally rather bid 150 on other positions and see them rise. But it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Wait, so when should Live SBCs come out? Since I've heard November 9th, but now I hear this week. GC, if you watch my video today, I explain in great detail every single thing you're asking a question on. How to do it, what positions, what prices got to last year, when realistically the SBCs could come out, why the reasons would be. Everything's available in a 3 to 4 minute video. So bronze libs are the best to bid on? Again, every question you have is answerable in the 3-4 minute video we put out today. Why we're bidding on bronzes rather than silvers, the lack of bronzes on the market, no 400 coin packs, the fact that you can bid 150 on a bronze player instead of 250 on a silver because bronzes are rares, so are the silvers when it comes to libs. Everything is answerable. I'm not just telling you to watch the video to watch the video. It answers every question you have, brother. Yeah, and you'd be surprised too. When UK people go to bed, I get so many more bids than I'm getting right now. Really got to start watching the vids? Bro, if you're not watching the vids, you're missing out, homie. I go into so much more detail on every single method in videos. And I'm not saying that moderators have to watch the videos, but if you're a moderator who's going to be linking a trading playlist that explains the methods, it might be beneficial to understand what's where, if that makes sense. Just watch your video on how to get unlimited transfer targets. Bro, it's literally the best thing in FIFA. The unlimited transfer target. What are you watching when selling your lib players at 2K a pop? What do you mean, what am I watching? If you're in terms of if you're asking me what am I watching in terms of the market, I'm going to, when the second the lib SBCs come out, I'm going to see the hype behind them. I'm going to sell into the hype. And if I see a dip in price, I'm probably going to wait to see what price it gets to. And then I'm going to keep selling. But I have like a rough idea of how much I want to get per card. And that's kind of like my no buts about it going to sell at. So like center backs, I will try to sell every center back for 1.5k plus, nothing less. What is the SBC right now? What do you mean? What's the SBC right now? You said it's better to bid when England's asleep. It's better to bid when there's not as many people on the market, yes. And that's typically when UK people go to sleep. Rip, just been bid banned? Yeah, you got to do it in groups. No, you can do this throughout the day too. You got to realize that we have now probably at least 20 people in this community doing it at this moment. So it's going to be very hard to win bids right now. I would equivalent it to the silver center back method. When everyone does the same method, prices are going to rise. But the good news in that is, if you want a positive out of that, for those of you worrying about whether or not prices will go up, you're already seeing what happens when we do this. They go up to 200, 250, 300 by now. So if you wanted to trade with these right now, you could do that too if you didn't want to invest. I'm afraid to sell too high and get banned. You should be going libs. What if the players who invested in lib players list the players when the SBC comes out? Will the price go down because many are listed on the same time? Obviously, prices are going to go down if everyone's listing at the same time, but you got to remember too, it's a repeatable SBC. So the players that are invested in are going to get bought by someone on the market. That person's going to put it into an SBC, and they're going to never see it on the market again. So even though we have a lot of supply that we're taking off the market and we're holding on to, we're going to throw it all at the same time when it comes out, those cards are going to disappear, and then we're going to have to get new cards. So what's going to happen is you're going to see a set price. You're going to see that slowly drop. After it starts dropping, you're going to see cards disappear from the market in general. Investments run dry, and you're going to see people struggling to get those cards. Price goes back up. Like again, if we look at the chart from FIFA prices throughout last year with some of the lib players, you'll see this in a lot of them. Like, let's go to a left back this time. instead of the center mid. If we go to a 57 rated left back, you'll see that when the SBC first came out, he was sitting at like 200 coins by now before it even started. But like when the SBC came out, the left back alone went to 1.5, 2K, and then he went down to like 1,000 again. Then he rebounds and it goes back down, rebounds, goes back down. Like there's always going to be that up and down value. What'd the center back get to? Brother, look at that. 3.6 for the center back. 2 days in. GG. You could be picking up those cards now for 150 or 200 coins. I choose not to sleep. What do you mean by doing it in groups? When I say bid in groups, I mean do a couple bids. So what I typically do to kind of get around the bidding filter, you got to understand why bid bans happen. Let me kind of give a quick little professor lecture real quick. If you guys are bidding on anything, it happens less on console, but it's still relevant, but mainly companion app and web app. The reason why you get so many bidding errors or you lose the ability to bid or it says you're a robot or it doesn't know whether or not you're a robot is because EA is trying to get rid of as many bidding bots as possible, sniping bots. And if you're being very efficient by the way you're doing things, or if you're doing the same method over and over, EA is going to think you're a bot. So to avoid them thinking you're a bot by doing the method by hand, what you got to do is I typically bid in groups. So what that means is I'll go to strikers. I'll bid on 3 to 5 strikers. Then I'll go to cams, bid on 3 to 5 cams. Then I'll go to CDMs, bid on 3 to 5 CDMs. Then I'll go to center backs. Then I'll go to left backs. And I do it slow enough where it's not being spammed. I do one every couple seconds. Boom, boom, boom. But I'm also paying attention to the scene. If my computer starts slowing down a little bit, if the bid's not going through and registering, if it gives me an error that says you've been bidding too fast or whatever, we slow down, we change consoles, we go back to whatever we want to. So if we're on the web app, we go to companion app. If we're on companion app, we go to console. We open some bronze backs. We do a bunch of different things. Because if you're doing only that one thing and you're doing it really quickly, you're going to get bid banned pretty quick. What is the SBCs that's making them rise? Nothing's making them rise right now, but the SBC that's going to make them rise is the League SBC, the Libertadores SBC. That comes out every single year. Should I chuck some libs in my club or should I sell all of them? Are you talking about when the SBC comes out? Like, should you do it yourself? That depends on what your goal is. If you want to make some packs, you can do that as well. I'm probably going to sell all my libs the second we can. How does one get unlimited transfer targets? It's in my trading playlist. We have a video about it. It's titled How to Bid on Unlimited Cards. We should probably get a direct link to that video. Actually, let me add that real quick. Give me 1 sec, dudes. I'm going to get a direct link to that video. That might be more helpful. And then we're going to make a new Nightbot command for it as well. FIFA 22 trading. How to bid on unlimited cards using the web app. We're going to link this video. We're going to go to Nightbot. We are going to log into our YouTubes. We're going to go to commands. We're going to go to add command. What should we call the command? What would be a good short term for command? Like we have exclamation mark trading for trading. Exclamation mark transfer. Exclamation mark bid. We'll do exclamation mark bid. All right. I'm going to test this in chat right now. It should be a live command. Exclamation mark bid. Could someone, when I put exclamation mark bid in chat, could someone check if the link goes to the video? Yeah, that's a lot easier to do rather than specifically tell people to go through the playlist and find it. True. When's the best time to sell the players when the SBC is here? Whenever you're happy with the profit would be my answer. People are going in with different intentions. Some people want to double their coins. Some people want to times 10 their profit. Some people just want to sell cards for 1,000. Some want to wait for 2,000. It'll be whatever you can get it at. Me personally, I'm going to try to get 2,000 plus on every card that I can. A lot of them will be at least 1,000, 1.5. But I'm estimating on a low range, I'm expecting 1,000 per card. What position on libs do you go all in for? If you watch my newest video today, we go over which positions I do. It does go to the video? All right, sweet. What methods are you using right now? We're doing BPM as an investing tool. We're getting a lot of cards that will be in League SBCs and rare cards, and we're storing them and we're selling duplicates just so we have our club stocked. And then we're also bidding on lib cards. But then for trading, we're doing sniping silvers. Can you briefly explain why you open bronze backs? Because there's only 750. I just explained it. If you need me to explain it again, I can. But we're essentially investing right now. I could theoretically sell everything on and make profit, but I'm choosing to wait for it to go up even more. Like, I'll show you with this back. This back, if it's 750, we get 100 right there. Goalkeeper we sell for 250. So around 350 coins. This guy we sell for like 1,000. We're already in profit over the pack. And then another 200 there. And then if we wanted to sell contracts, we could sell contracts. Reed can generally make 15 to 20 million if he goes balls to the wall. If I theoretically got rid of every single coin in my club and we put them into libs for 150, 200 coins, we would have probably 15 million to 30 million coins. I've looked at previous years and the minimum for center backs was around 3K. A lot of them go to 2K plus. Yes. Yeah, I'm expecting my coin total on the low end, as of right now, 5 million. On the high end, right now, 7 to 8 million. By the end of the week, if we're able to keep bidding, probably going to be 10 million minimum, and then probably like 15 million, 15 million max. We'll have to keep adjusting because obviously we don't know exactly when it comes out, but what type of silvers are you sniping? Center backs, top nations, kind of everything. We're just checking the market. Cameron, I could make 10 million quite easily, but I want my standards to be a bit lower so I ain't disappointed. Imagine being disappointed with like 7 mil. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. Like already right now, to put in perspective, I think it's pretty safe to say most of the cards I got will go for 1,000 coins, right? So if I sell at 1,000, after tax, I'm going to get 950 coins per card. Okay. We already have 3,000 cards on my transfer targets. So that alone will bring me to 2.8 million. 2,850,000 to be exact. So I think we're sitting pretty well currently. Kage, what's up, buddy? I just, from personal experience, don't think I've made net profit from most of my bronze packs this year. Rightfully so, because bronze pack method to this point has been very limited in scope. But what I'm saying is this is the best time, in my opinion, in terms of investing for them, because what I'm doing is I'm storing most of my cards. you could theoretically do this when the bronze packs are more valuable when League SBCs come out. You don't need to do it right now. I'm doing it right now because I'm making profit right now, selling duplicates and selling stuff. But it will be unlimited profit compared to what it is currently once League SBCs come out. Once these stud cards start going up in price, once the rares start going up in price, once you start getting some championship cards, once you get a Prem, a Bundesliga, you're going to see so many random things go for 1,000 plus. And bronze packs are going to instantly be way more profitable than they are currently. I agree. And depending on how many you've opened, you've probably not made much profit off of bronze packs this year. But me personally, I've made over 500,000 coins from bronze packs. Just because we've been opening them and waiting to sell them when markets hit high. So like when bronze rares go up, we sell our bronze rares. When bronze commons go up, like for center backs or certain nationalities, we sell those. Can you imagine invest a whole mil before tomorrow? You probably, if you guys have over 1 million coins and you're trying to invest them into libs, it'll probably take you at least a week, would be my guess. I missed the beginning. What do you think of the Team of the Week upgrade? It's probably one of the worst value SBCs out at the moment, or could possibly be. I can't imagine putting in an 83 rated team to get a 75 rated inform untradeable in my club. Obviously, there's the exception of pack luck if you get like a Salah or someone, but for the most part, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not going to be doing it. Guys, on the new EA, because I brought this this up, you owe me 5%. Dude, imagine if you could, every trade, you could put in like a creator code. So you could be like, put in creator code MumboElite, and part of the EA tax goes to giving me coins. So like, you get taxed 5% by EA, 4% goes to EA, 1% goes to me. But yeah, if you wanted to, you could bid on bronzes for all the top leagues right now when they're lower in price, and you'd probably double, triple, or quadruple your coins on every card when the top league SBCs come out. Especially silvers, man. If you look at some of the Prem teams that have a lot of silver players, do you remember how expensive the Prem League SBC got in past years for the teams that had literally all silvers? So many players would go extinct in those teams, and I guarantee you right now, you can pick up a lot of those cards for probably less than 500 coins. And you can probably sell a lot of them for, what, 10,000 plus? I don't know what they got to in past years. Crazy prices is all I'm saying. What's up, Pharaoh? Another thing you got to take into account too, dudes, we're going to have a lot more people start doing this method. So you're probably good. It's going to be harder and harder to win bids. You're going to have to find different time periods that work, different positions. That's just going to be the way it is as any method grows in popularity. Look at teams like Norwich and Brentford for that. Yep. Exactly, buddy. I have 280K to go with 120K in contracts and silver and bronze players to sell if necessary. Cameron, let me know when you run out of coins and you start selling those, because I'm curious to see how many coins you actually get from that. I've been selling, like, in the evening, up to 5 bronze manager contracts common in the evening, each hour, which is not the greatest profit, but it's better than quick selling them. Kage, take a break. Come back when League SBCs come out, brother, and start grinding the game again. Basically, center back, left back, right back, center mid, strikers are the best. Yes. Essentially everything but goalkeepers and wingers I'm bidding on. Which you can still bid on those. You'll still get a return on it. It's just not going to be as high as the positions that you can typically use in multiple positions is the way I frame it. I guess technically you could use a right mid and a right wing and a right wing and a right mid, but you get what I'm going for. Hopefully. How many of you invested in? I have over 3,000. Nope. Taking the disc to a store tomorrow, getting a refund. How's my record? 82 wins, 32 draws, and 112 losses. Dude, bro, get yourself down to like Div 5 and just have fun. Why are you Div 2? Yeah, and even goalkeepers, they'll be important for Chem. Right. So even those will hold value, but typically in past years, they haven't been as much as other positions. So like if we did, let's look at some goalkeepers. Maybe like Argentina goalkeepers would be good ones to pick up. But let's see like what this 56 goalkeeper got to. November 7th, 650, 800. So yeah, he got to about that 1,000 point that a lot of the cards get to. But then, like I said, when prices drop, he hovers at the low point. These would be the lowest cards you could pick up. A lot of the time, they'll be 600 to 800 coins. You'll be able to win a lot of these on bid for like 400, 500 and flip them pretty easily once the SBC's out. Yeah, there's a huge drop off in price when it comes to those. But if I need help, got to get around 50K in like hours. I got 10K at the moment. I'll link the trading playlist, buddy, if you need some tips. Or Steven's got it. Thank you, buddy. You see that bid? How it like lagged a little bit? That's typically a sign to switch it up. If you ever see that happen. Just bronzes. Bronzes you can bid 150. Silvers, the minimum you can bid on is 250 because they're silver rares. So if you're trying to get total percent return, bronzes seem to be the easy way to go. But that's up to you. You'll still make profit on silvers. In quite a bit, but up to you. Last message. Really hope SBC is tomorrow because I'll end up having to wait 2 weeks with no coins. Yep, that's why I was warning. You can still do sniping on web app if you want to make some coins, flip silvers. What's the best SBC to do right now? If you haven't done the foundations, I'd do those. The reason why I'm thinking League SBCs aren't tomorrow is if we got a leak for the Team of the Week SBC, chances are we'll probably get a leak for when League SBCs are going to come out. I can't remember if League SBCs got leaked in previous years or not, but I would assume if there's no leak, you can't assume they'll come out tomorrow. As much as I want them to be, as much as it makes sense and align perfectly with EA's plans for content, gives us more time to bid. That's the way I'm thinking of it. Center forwards are so good to pick up. Are they? Are there a lot of center forward cards? There's really only one. But yeah, I guess that's a hybrid between cams and strikers, so that would work. Get a times 10 tattoo on your forehead. Yes. I sold my first Team of the Week Des yesterday and went to watch Alba and now Courtois. He'll sell for 20K, aka 200K. So every bronze pack I open up is actually what? 3,500 plus 250, 35, 3,750 coins. We should invest in Sudamericana too. You can. The return on Sudamericana players isn't going to be as great, though. Sudamericana players typically don't rise as much. They still rise a bit. But a lot of them you can get the day of for like 400 to 500 coins by now. So the return on investment for those is typically not as good. That shouldn't stop you from doing it, though. If you want to do them, go for it. It'll still be a great investment, but just not anywhere near the level of investment that Lib is. Do I have the video for unlimited bids? Yep, we just made a new link to it. So instead of linking the trading playlist, guys, moderators in chat and everyone, instead of linking the trading playlist when people ask about the unlimited bids, now all you got to do is put !bid in chat and it will link you directly to that video. Do you think converting bronzes into silver 2-player packs are worth it? I actually just had a discussion with people about this yesterday. I do not think, for me at least, it's going to be worth it this year to do it. The way I'm grinding my club, since I'm not first owner anymore, I really don't need to do that. I would rather quick sell bronzes that don't sell or try to lazy list them for 200 by now and do that over and over rather than rinse them. However, I think there's certain times to do it. Like if you're trying to pack a silver team of the week, or if you're trying to pack a silver team of the season when the time rolls around, that sort of thing. Yes, but I'm going to try to maximize the bronze pack method grind as much as we can this year and try to not get as many untradables and rinse cards through that. A discarded bronze is worth 180 coins instead of 18. Facts. Is this going to be a thing all year? To do League SBCs, though? Yeah, so my logic, this is my logic this year. I'm thinking of this. So all the way I'm doing League SBCs, I typically don't do the big League SBCs. One, they're typically super expensive. Two, it typically takes a lot of work to do them. What I'm doing instead is I'm going to find I'll probably grind the Sud as my main one at the start instead of the Lib. I'll make coins on the Lib, but then I'll sell all the Lib cards. I'll probably grind the Sud, and I'll probably grind a low-end League SBC like the Championship, the MLS, something like that. Get a method down for it, and put all my attention towards that. So if I'm doing bronze pack method to try to get some cards in there, and I'm doing silver bidding, every other card that's tradable that has value, I'm going to sell to fund that League SBC so that we can buy now players, that we can open those packs quicker. We're essentially going to put our whole focus towards that, do that unlimited times, and everything else doesn't matter. So I'm trying to get as little untradable cards as possible for silvers. But if we do get untradable silvers, instead of rinsing tradable bronzes to get them, I'm instead going to quick sell bronzes that don't sell or try to sell them on the market. That way we get a minimum of like 15 coins quick sell each one, which per team is over 100 coins. And then per player minimum for selling on the market is 150, which per team, you put 11 players for 150, that's a decent chunk of coins. On top of that, we're already going to get a lot of untradable silvers by doing League SBCs as it is. So it's more worth it for me to get untradable silvers by getting them in silver player packs untradable than it is to do 2-player packs. Does that kind of make sense? You'll see how I end up doing the grind. It might change, but that's my plan right now. Is find a League SBC or two early on that I can just put my whole attention towards understanding how it works, bidding on massively, and then just selling duplicates and going that way. Should you sell golds you invested in if you want? Up to you. I don't know how much you're on the game still, so if you don't need the coins right now, you might as well hold them until they go back up. In FIFA 20, they brought the Lib SBC in March, didn't they? You think there's a chance they might bring the Lib SBC again late this year? No, if I remember correctly, I know for FIFA 21, they brought it out in November, and then they had a expiration date on the SBCs. They would take them away and bring them back at a later date. Did they do that in FIFA 20 as well? Or was that the first year they did it in FIFA 21? What is this 10 times thing? The 10 times meme is essentially we're trying to 10 times our profit on every single Lib card we get. So we bid 150. We try to times send that. Is the gold pack really 75K? He's saying it's the opportunity cost if you'd invest in Lib bronzes right now, is what he's getting at. I'm going to do the SUD. Hopefully I can finish it this year on PC. Hopefully, man. Yeah. PlayStation is always the best for League SBCs in terms of supply of cards. If you're on PC or Xbox, God bless, dudes. Hopefully, you have supply. I know, I was joking. Okay, sweet. Just making sure. Some people don't joke. You never know. If you have an Mbappe and you invest them in libs, you could build a starting 11 full of Mbappes. Facts, bro. Dude, we're going to confuse every person in chat eventually. They're going to be like, what are you guys talking about? I'm going to go sell my bronze players for 2K. Hey, bro, make sure you quick sell those bronze contracts you have. How much is that per bronze contract? Xbox isn't that bad. Early on, it's not that bad, right? But it gets harder and harder throughout the year. That's what she said. Lib to the moon. Reed, I've been here for nearly a year now. I think I know most of the things you talk about. Facts. That's such a true statement. Yeah, wait, hold on. Should we make a Lib cryptocurrency? It hurts watching me invest because I can't use the web app. So have a good one, Mumbo in chat. Usually, if you want to go, unlisted, you can do all this on console. You just won't be able to open packs, sadly. But yeah, I feel you, bro. Have a good night. Libs to the moon. I'm gonna create a cryptocurrency on Binance or something where it's literally just lib cards. Or we make some NFTs with each of the lib players. Bronze rares are 2K, guys. Gosh. Yeah, Cameron did unlimited transfer target, and then he just decided to go unassigned so he could have another console to bid on. Or he could have another device to bid on, I mean. Go to EA Sports website. They'll tell you ways to get the web app. Oh, Kage, can you confirm this? A lot of people know how to get it, but a lot of people, it seems like they're in a waiting queue to get it unlocked. Like they hit the criteria needed, but it takes a while after that for them to unlock the web app. Do you know why that is? All right, I got to think. What time do I have to leave? 6 to get there at 6:15. Need a shower, 5:30. All right, I need to leave in 15 minutes, dudes. But yeah, you'll notice too, when I end the stream, it should get easier to bid on a lot of these cards too. So I got the criteria and got instantly. OMG Fat Ronaldo is the first 100 billion coin card. Gosh. It never ends, does it, Cameron? Do you think I can get through 70K before content tomorrow? I would, if you guys are deciding whether or not to do all your coins or how long it would take, I would do some simple math. So 70K, divided by 150 per card is 466 bids. What I would do is I'd bid for a minute and see how many cards you can pick up in a minute, and then times that out to see how long it'd take. So I would say on average, I get anywhere from 5 to 10 cards in a minute is my average. Which if I did that every minute in an hour, you could do the math of that. Low end and high end. When's the usual streams time? Whatever time it is for you right now, we typically are live an hour and a half ago. So whatever time zone it is for you, an hour and a half ago is when we normally start our live streams during the week. Monday through Friday, because it's the earliest I get off of work. But if you're in Discord, if a mod wants to link the Discord in chat, we always post when we go live in Discord or when we upload a video. Peace out, live to the mood. See you, buddy. I'm getting outbid on everything right now. I can't wait for tonight. I miss being here. Hey, we miss you too, buddy, but more important stuff you got to take care of. Get those good grades, dude. Flashes, what's up, brother? You're not missing out much on... I can't speak. You're not missing out on much, Kage, besides 10 times profit on every card. To the moon. What I find so funny, though, is like... Not even joking. If we keep doing this and we get more and more people involved, it's literally going to rise prices on its own no matter what. Like a lot of these buy nows are going to start going to like 250, 300 coins. And if you're picking up for 150, you're going to automatically be able to double your coins no matter what. No one remembers your old name? What was your old name, Kage? I'm even forgetting. You make 1K a minute, a bid, which takes half a second. That's 2K a second. Stop. Dude, imagine putting that in a title of a video and then having to explain that to the people watching you. Like the 5-year-old kid who's like, I can make 2,000 coins a second. And you're like, theoretically you can, because the value of a coin is XYZ if you invest in this. You'll lose them at that point. All right, I'm almost to 1.3 mil. I have about 27K to go. I invested in libs ages ago when you were doing silvers and rares. How many do you think you have? You see these titles that people are like, make 2K a minute? I watch a guy who does that. He actually makes 2K a minute, though. The issue is they don't last super long. Like that's my issue with sniping filters in general, though, is like the people who make sniping filter videos, they work really well if you watch the video within like an hour or two of it coming out, but then it kind of loses its value over time. Kind of like a lot of things, though. So it's not really a sniping problem. It's limited content. Who is it? I think he has King in his name or something. I don't know. It's a dude with shade. It's like he's wearing shades or something. Camera's in the lower right corner. He's in his own thumbnail. All right. Let's switch it up for a second. Check the silver market. Silver market down bad currently? Oh, it's up a little bit. It's Kings. It might be him. There's a couple of different guys I watch. I forget their names though, because I don't watch too much content. But there's a couple guys I watch. I think Kings is the younger dude. There's an older guy I watched. That's who I'm thinking of. I don't know who the older guy is, though. He might have rated us one time. Benny, what's up, bud? It's going to take forever to sell all your cards? Yeah. The next time you stream, it could be a 10 million coin nuke incoming. EA didn't add relegation. Otherwise, I'm quitting FIFA. Can you realistically just back out of all your games, Kage? Or do they like ban you for that or something? Oh, pro tip too as well. Last year, silver common Argentinas went for a lot of coins because you could use them in both the Lib and Sud when you didn't need a full Lib and Sud team. Some of them would be like, use 6 Sud players and get 95 chem. So you'd use like Sud players who are Argentina. You'd link them to silver commons. Same with Libs. A lot of Libs would be like, oh, have a team with 6 Libs. Make sure you have 95 chem. That Colombian, if you want to know all the nationalities that would be good to invest in for silvers, for League SBCs primarily, this is all you got to do. You go to card type, you go to Sudamericana, you check the normal nationalities. You have Uruguay. That's typically not super big. Chile's decent, but Argentina's typically the main one. And Colombia, wherever Colombia is. Those are typically the go-to. Is there a limit for unassigned on console? Nope. Made the Div 5 today. GG's. It's physically impossible to go down to Div even if you lose 100 games. Wait, how? How is that possible? That's stupid. You get relegated to 1 div every new season? Wait, actually? I thought if you kept losing, you kept going down. There's no relegation. Wait, what? Bro, my mind is blown. I didn't realize that was a thing. I might be careful with how far I get then. As a community, we should get 35 million total, then take away my 10 million. That's 25 million. I'll take 1.2 million in tax. Argentina and Brazilians were my go-to last year too. Only at the end of a season you go back? But what do you go back to? Do you go back to everyone at the lowest point? Can't believe it took like a half an hour to put my chancellor list into unassigned yesterday. That's funny. Oh, you go back 1 division? Interesting. Actually, I might low-key grind Div Rivals to get as high as possible. And then just not play Div Rivals. Do like draft or some. Yeah, Div 5 was pretty fun. I'm in Div 4 now, and it's hit or miss. But I've kind of chilled on the amount I've played recently. I thought you went back to Div 10. I thought you went back to Div 10 too. Or that would have been my guess. But then you won't get weekly. You need 9 wins for the best. Oh, for like the season rewards or whatever. I completely forgot about those too. Oh well. We'll make it work whatever we get. My thing with gameplay this year is I'm only going to play when I feel like playing. I'm not going to force myself to. I've been loving every game. I wish Lib cards counted as club value when it's unassigned. I wish... Was it one of you guys who said they should make it so you can store unlimited cards in your club? But they just treat it like contracts where it's like you can have 5 of the same player, but you just have to show that it's like 5 of the same player in your club. That'd be cool, but it'd make investing a whole different beast. People would essentially do it more often than they do it now with the unlimited transfer target or with the unassigned. What's up, Florid? Mumbo, wait, I can actually play games? Dude, that's how it works every year. I grind so much menus that I actually look at my coins and I look at my team. I'm like, oh, wow, I actually have a good team I can use. 3.1K, boys. We'll try to get to 3.5 to 4K by the end of the night. Oh, Kage, you're going to love this, bro. The, what movie comes out on Friday? My Hero movie comes out on Friday, and my buddies want to go watch it. So I'm going to watch season 1 of My Hero. I'm going to watch the first half of season 1 tonight into tomorrow morning. Talk about it with my friends during my lunch break. Then I'm going to proceed through the rest of the week, watch the rest of season 1. Watch the movie after I watch season 1. Hopefully I have enough information and know enough characters by then. And then figure out whether or not I want to keep watching the Naruto 2 seasons I have left or keep watching My Hero. I am in such a weird spot with anime. So annoying on web app because after you bid on someone, you have to back out. Yeah. You have 4 million transfer profit and bought Navas and Porto for 3K? GG. When I said that, you said I was stupid. Facts, I know. I know I did. Cameron, there's a common trend. Anytime you say something's good or I should do something, I always say it's a bad idea. And then like a week later, I think it's good. You're addicted to Trading Blade? I feel that. Transfer profit doesn't mean shit. Hey, Kage, are you saying me losing coins on icons but actually going up like 10K and transfer profit doesn't mean anything to being a good trader? How dare you, dude? Have I watched Invincible? Is that an anime? If so, no. I've only watched Jujutsu Kaisen fully through. I watched Naruto first 7 seasons so far, or first 6 seasons. I'm on season 7 right now, about halfway through. I've watched 7 Deadly Sins, a couple seasons of that. I've watched Demon Slayer season 1. I'm in such a hard spot with anime. Alright, guys, we're going to call that a stream. Alright, I got to head out, dudes. Y'all have a good night. Black Clover's up there. I need to watch that. Alright, I'll be on tomorrow, dudes. Good luck tonight. Adios. Love you, dudes. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.